Hi, everybody. Check out this introduction. What do the sports cars have in common with a sidecar? I'll tell you in a minute. This video is about hitting the apex, which is part of driving, known as taking the racing line. I'll show you some sports cars on a local track and also a weekend ride with my sidecar. My goal is to show you what the racing line is and point out the benefits of riding efficiently, and also point out important differences in what the sports cars are doing and what I'm attempting to do. First, this is the corner on the track that the sports cars are entering. The racing line is simply the straightest path through the corner. The apex is the inner point of the curve. Here's the turn in slow motion. Check out the white and blue Mustang. They do a really nice job hitting the apex. Then there's a black coupe. The driver misses the apex and almost drifts off the road. Now, the sidecar applying the racing line. Here, I'm staying to the right side of my lane, preparing to clip the apex. Here, I'm staying to the left side of my lane, preparing to clip the apex on the right. There's a big difference if you're applying the racing line on a controlled racetrack versus a public highway. On a controlled track, traffic is one way only. On a public highway, you will have oncoming traffic. Very important to stay in your own lane. Riding the racing line is an efficient way to ride. You do not have to travel fast in order to apply the racing line. Also, it takes less effort to turn the handlebars on a sidecar rig when applying the racing line. Riding the racing line is simply fun. It focuses you on the road, being very mindful of the edge and anything else in front of you. Quick comment about the race cars you saw earlier in the video. I was actually out there that day a couple of years ago. I did not expect to get on the track. I actually was able to take a couple of laps. Unfortunately, I had my wife's VW Beetle with me. Well-balanced car, underpowered. It was still a fun day. Thanks for checking out the video. A little bit about me and about this video. I am not an expert on motorcycles or in race cars. I have had behind the wheel training with cars and motorcycles, and I've had some high-speed track training with cars many years ago. That's where a lot of my knowledge comes from, including having lived many decades, lucky enough to live a long time. So you gain experience over the years. So that's kind of what I have here today for you is my opinion. If you know more about this or less, or just have a question, please leave a comment below. I appreciate it. And especially if you think I got something wrong, I'd like to hear from you. I do plan on doing more videos, especially with sidecars, and I'm focusing on a video about the death wobble or the front end wheel wobble, something I've wanted to cover. So if this kind of thing interests you, check out my channel in the future. And in the meantime, I appreciate you guys and gals. We'll see you down the trail.